The more things change, the more they stay the same. With the way the Kansas City Chiefs have frustrated on offense, you'd be forgiven if you thought perhaps this was the year they didn't make it all the way to the Final Four. You'd be forgiven. You'd still be wrong. Kansas City Chiefs go to Buffalo. They beat the Bills 27-24 in another playoff classic and another gut-wrenching Bills loss. They are 0-3 in the postseason to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, who get out of town with the win and their sixth straight trip to the AFC Championship game. Yes, this one will not be in Kansas City. They go on the road to Baltimore, but considering where things were for this team, how hard it's looked for the Chiefs at times this season, I don't think they're going to complain about once again being a game away from the Super Bowl. Truly an incredible run from Patrick Mahomes and his guys. And a lot of the same problems were there for the Chiefs. Mecole Hardman with a mind-numbing fumble through the end zone that gave the Bills new life. All of these mistakes we've seen that have bit them at times this year, they were still there at times. But leave it up to Patrick Mahomes to make up the difference. Chiefs did get some things clicking that we haven't seen recently. 8 gains of 20 or more yards, so much more explosive than the Bills. Mahomes finds Marquez Valdes-Scantling for a long gain. That's been missing from the offense. And he gets things going with Travis Kelce for the first time in what feels like forever. 2 touchdowns from Kelce in the game. And it was enough. Honestly, it was crazy how this looked like we were headed for a 38-35 track meet. And it really bogged down into a defensive struggle. Who's going to make the fewer crucial mistakes? And even after that costly fumble by Hardman, the Chiefs hang on, they gut it out, and ultimately Tyler Bass misses from 44 yards out in the final 2 minutes to put this thing away. I think I would have liked to see some different play calling from the Buffalo Bills in that situation. You need to bleed clock anyway, and the Bills' run game was the thing that was working better than anything else. The Chiefs were clearly committed to taking the deep passing game away from Buffalo. No explosive gains for the Bills, but the run game was working, and Josh Allen just seemed to get away from it there in crunch time. I assume he thought or knew he needed that touchdown. He needed to go up on Mahomes, but maybe commit to the ground game. They were averaging 4.7 yards per carry, but they were throwing toward the end zone there at the end. They settle for the field goal that would have tied it. They don't get it. I'm sorry, Bills. I don't know what it's going to take to get past the Chiefs in the playoffs because you continue to give them your best shot, and it continues to fall short. That's what you're dealing with when you go up against Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs' run of greatness continues to the AFC Championship game.